So today's video is on how to raise the vibration of who you describe yourself to be, how to amp up who you are, how you feel, and why that's important to begin with anyways. What you are emitting out, what you are projecting, is always being reflected back to you. So if you do the inner work to feel better, to raise your vibration, you'll then understand and see that you have the ability to create or to have better days, to elevate your state. So these are the three things that I do just about every single day to cultivate better, higher vibrational energy, vibrational states, whatever you want to call it. And the first one's my favorite. It's called self-amusement. The idea behind self-amusement is that when you say something, you say it because it's for your own enjoyment. It really allows you to just loosen up. When you loosen up, then you're not being so attached to the seriousness of reality, and you're then able to get and see a different reflection in life of what that is. Now, the reason self-amusement is such a powerful thing is because when you use it, you're just projecting, just like projecting who you are, and then people can feel that. They say that over 90% of communication is non-verbal, or it's not the words. It's not the words, it's the energy behind the words that you're projecting out. So because that's the case, the idea is that as you project self-amusement out, as you're making yourself laugh and you're elevating your own state, people then begin to feel that. I do this every day, especially because of where I work. I work in a sales commission job. I help the top 1% of people, financially speaking, and a lot of times some people are kind of afraid to act a certain way around them because they assume that they're special or that they're better than them because they are millionaires or very wealthy. Now, not me. I look at everybody pretty much like I believe that the way that you connect with people is by viewing everybody on an equal scale. And the things that I say are sometimes very out of the box. Some people would consider them really off the wall, but I say them because I'm doing it for my own self-amusement. And you can ask anyone that I work with, I say some of the weirdest things to people, but I say it with such good energy and with the right energy to where the reactions are always really good. Normally the people laugh about it, or it's something that's funny, or it's something that's very loose and candid, and because of that, it elevates their state as well. The idea is that when you're projecting positive energy, when you're saying things to make yourself laugh, you then become not attached to the outcome. I have learned and I'm able to really just project positive energy because I feel positive emotion, and because of that, I'm not attached to the outcome. I say things for myself because it makes me feel a certain way, but I also have the awareness that when I say something, people just kind of like feel that. They can feel whatever I am saying, the energy behind what I'm saying. And then a lot of times it ends up elevating their state as well. One of the most important things when selling is the idea that it's not necessarily just about the product I'm selling, but it's about me getting them to the state to where they want to buy. And the easiest way to do that is through making people either feel loose, or to make them laugh, or something along those lines. So self-amusement is something that can instantly just raise your vibration, raise your state, and it's one of the funnest things you can do because you then really learn how to love what you have to say, to be interested in what you're saying, because that's what people feel. Anytime you're speaking about something, if you are interested in it and something you're passionate about, people will feel that, even if it's not something they're necessarily interested in. So projecting, being that positive emotion, being that loose, candid feeling, just loosening up, that's the first one, and it's my favorite one. But the second one is something that you may have heard a lot of people talk about. It's this idea of gratitude. The idea is that in the morning, right when you wake up, one of the most powerful things you can do is feel grateful for what you already have. Now, why is gratitude so important? Well, first off, gratitude is a very positive emotion. When you feel grateful and appreciative for what you have, it's a positive feeling in your body. But the second thing is more of a neuroscience type idea. It's the fact of what is called our RAS. Our RAS inside our brain is a part of the brain called the reticular activating system. Now what this is pretty much what you focus on. What you focus on is how it's used. If you focus on things that you are grateful for, you're pretty much focusing on what's going right in the world. When you're focusing on what's going right, you're feeling connected to the moment. You're feeling connected to everything that you're seeing, to your environment, and you're then relating to the world in a different way. If right when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is go on social media or react to some external stimulus in the world, then what you're doing is you're training your RAS to focus on things that are wrong. So the idea is right when you wake up, feel gratitude, feel the emotion of what you're happy to be feeling in your life, and then begin to see and feel differently, and you'll begin to see a different reflection in your life. So gratitude is something that is extremely powerful, extremely positive, and you can use it as a tool to raise your vibrational set points. Now the third one I'm going to talk about is something that I've spoke about in other videos, but it's so powerful that I can't not speak about it. It's the idea of meditation. Now meditation also has a lot of benefits when it comes to being able to center yourself in your body, becoming more present. When you're present, people can feel that. It becomes kind of like a magnet. When somebody is really there with you and they're not distracted by all the external things that are going on in reality, you can really feel that presence, and it's something that a lot of people aspire to be around. So the idea is that meditation puts you into that present moment. It helps you feel. There's actually science that shows that you will release more serotonin, more dopamine, which are the happy chemicals that your brain is like constantly feeling. So understand that there is a science to it. You don't have to meditate for an hour a day and exclude yourself off from the world in order to get to that state. All you have to do is maybe meditate for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Just balance yourself, breathe deep, focus on your breathing, and you'll start to feel better. You can start to feel better. If meditation doesn't work for you, there's a lot of other options. You can try running, you could swim in a pool, you could go to the gym, there's a lot of other things you can do. Find what works for you. So these are the 3 things I do to elevate my vibration, to feel better. And when you focus on how you feel, when you focus on doing things to make yourself happy, you then begin to see a different reflection in life. And that's really what it's about. It's about elevating your own experience, and then other people want to grab and catch onto that as well because it lifts them up as well. And because we're all connected, it's one of the most powerful things we could do is just lift each other up and feel good. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.